Welcome back, friends, to our YouTube channel Programming World. Today, I will tell you about the fall-through condition using switch programs. I am Ashish Kumar Yadav. This I will explain you with the two questions. First program will be to print the name of the days corresponding to its integer value. The days starts as 1 for Monday, 2 for Tuesday, respectively. Program 2 will be to print primary class for the values 1 to 5, secondary class for values 6 to 8, and high school for 9 and 10. So let us start with the coding. We open the class, give it a name, program 1. Open the class editor. Select everything, delete it. Now we write our code. Define our function. Here in this program we are not using the static word. I will show you the difference of using static in the function and not using the static in the function. In this program we have not used it. We define our scanner class. Give a message. Input. The day in number. We store that integer value in the variable n. N is equal to ob dot next int semicolon. Now, as I have shown you in the syntax, we have written that expression instead of n, where expression means the value of which we have to compare with the constants of the cases in switch. So here we have to compare the value of n with the case constants, and constants in integer value may be 1, 2 or any numeric integer value. Here we have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 as our constants. As we all know that switch only works upon two data types, that is integer and character. We are giving the break statement after every case in this program. This is so that the value of n, if it is matched with any of the cases, then the statement of that particular case should only execute and not of any other. That's why we are giving the break statement after every case. In case 3 we print Wednesday. Java is a case sensitive language. If we write break in capital letters or write in small letters, then it's a difference for the Java compiler. It will give error for the break written in capital letters. So by mistake also we should not commit this mistake. and if it is submitted, then we should rectify it. Now this is the last case, case 7. We print here Sunday. After that we give break statement and write default. Default is optional. It's not necessary to write default, but here if user inputs other values than 1 to 7, then he should get a proper message. So we are giving a proper message to him by saying invalid choice, because he has to input the values between 1 to 7. Now we close the switch. Function in the class. Now at last we have to declare the variables we used in our program. Here it is only a single variable, that is n. Compile it. Class is compiled, hence now we run our class. Put a right click, click on new program. See, we have not written the static keywords, so here there is a red box created. This is the object of a class, and if we put a right click, we can see our function void name. Now we input 4, we get the output as Thursday. Now I will try to introduce you with some of the errors which may occur if we commit some mistakes like this. If we do any spelling mistake, then identifier expected, and this will come if there is a mistake in the function signature line. If we replace our capital S with the small s and compile it, then here we can see it is written package system. Here S is a small letter and this S is also small letter. Now we replace it by a capital S and compile it. Our class will be compiled. Or suppose if we give a semicolon after this statement, then let us see what will happen. As it gave the error, expected means the syntax is somewhere here wrong, or we are missing something. Now we compile our class. Just compile. If it is not compiled and we close it directly, then the lines appear on it. Those will be now we run it. We input 8 and it gave invalid choice. So our program was correct. Now we will create a new program with the class name program2. We open the program2 editor and delete everything. Now we start with our codes. In this program we will use the static keyword, and that red box that is known as object will not be created, and it will directly execute the terminal window of this program. Whenever we write static keyword, it is necessary to give the command line statement, that is string args. We define our scanner class. Give a message. Input the class in which you study. See, whatever we write inside the double quotes, that is a symbol or letter, it is printed as it is. Now we store this value in the variable n. Again we use switch. As we have to print the same statement for every class, so we don't write it all the time, because we know that fall through condition, any of these cases 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 will be matched, then it will print the primary class. And after that we give a break statement. Define our case 6, case 7, case 8, and this will include the message secondary class. We give a break statement here, case 9 and case 10. This will also include message, that is high school. Now we give a break after that default, so that any other value is input, then it should give an appropriate message. That can be anything. It can be wrong choice also, but we are writing here invalid choice. Now we close the switch, close the function, close the class. I declare our variable which we have used that is n, and it is of integer type. Now we compile our class. Class is compiled. Hence we close it. Put a right click, and directly our function is visible. We do it. Now this time the object is not created. We give the input as 2 and primary class it prints. Now there will be a doubt in your minds that all the cases are executed or not. To clarify that, I will show you. I will give a statement in every case. Then whichever case it will match, it will execute all the statements of the cases below it till it reaches a break statement. Now we compile our class. Open our class. Now we give the input as 2. Then this is for the 2 class, case 3 and case 4, and this is for case 5. Hence we have given 4 statements. Suppose if we give another input, let it be 7, then it gives 7 and case 8. 2 statements only, after that it gets a break statement. Now once again we shall try it. We gave 121. That was not any defined case, so it gave invalid choice. I hope so you understood the fall through condition and the use of break